Another suit, another day, another suit, ladies and gentlemen. You already know what it is. We're live, we're alive, and I hope everyone's having a fantastic one. Looking like a twerp, little bro. Maybe that's why they're calling me a twerp, because I keep wearing suits. And they're like, look at this freaking nerd. Coming to you live from Stolen Land here in New York City, Manhattan. Your haters are trying to cancel your normie followers and failing at it? What is this?
Where my name's been mentioned or whatever, or just like in case there's an update. And I get this tweet. Ain't no way this is how I find out that EMEROME is a follower of the very demon that publicly said American deserved the events of 9/11.
He got so mad that he literally didn't even demonstrate proper grammar. What level of stalker are we on, bro? What level of stalker are we on, bro? He's like these people are fucking insane. The pearl clutching is abysmal, dude. Big dog. I work with fucking politicians. Like, what the hell are you talking about? I watched a streamer called Dish Soap get bullied into unfollowing you. Wait, what? There's people that are being bullied. They're like, you have to unfollow this person. Bro, I'm telling you right now, this is a devastating predicament for a lot of my haters. My roommate literally won't accept that you weren't talking about the people in the buildings. I don't understand how we arrived at this level of peak mass hysteria. I don't know how much of it is like Islamophobia, where they're like, no, his name is Hasan. Of course, like he's like a terrorist, and he admitted it in secret. What he thinks in secret, he admitted publicly, and will always bring it back over and over again. People are weaponizing the woke 1.0 tactics to try and silence you, and I think it's going to backfire. I mean, it's not going to work. Obviously it's not going to work, because I'm not. I'm stubborn as shit. It's happening because Amerifats are illiterate psychopaths that have never been bullied for being illiterate psychopaths. They're being punished for being stupid fucking cows, so they try to get to post their mental illness everywhere. I truly don't understand what would cause someone to behave like this. Like, this is the type of shit that people would do for like a prominent neo-Nazi or something. Like, woke people would do this. Cancel culture is really dead. Damn, bro. They have to work overtime for one unfollow. No, but like, these are the same people who spent most of the woke 1.0 complaining. These are the people who spent most of woke 1.0 complaining about like campus liberalism, right? Campus liberalism and the intense ways in which they refuse to engage with counter arguments, with counter narratives. And they were just all they wanted to do was silence their opposition, all this stuff. And like, it certainly did get out of hand in many respects, but at least those campus liberals were like, you know, they had a decent moral posture, a decent moral position. Wake told a story the other day that a VTuber he was friends with lost and Piker because she was friends with Wake and he's friends with you. What? Lost a Piker? What do you mean? You mean like a subscriber? It's anti-communist hysteria. Probably it's ideological, not the specific issues they actually attack you on. I think it is anti-communist hysteria for sure. There's also, 8 years of cyber stalking that people can lean into. The original person that tweeted that is deleting their tweets saying that they're going to deactivate their account. I think it's just a stupid-ass sensitive chud. They can't handle their streamer following Hasan. Yeah, no, it's always like right-wingers that treat me with this intensity, where they're like, these are the same people who are like, oh, woke-ass pussy libtards who can't handle different opinions, then turning around and being like, you follow Hasan, he's an Islamo-communist terrorist, how dare you, you're my favorite streamer, I'll kill myself. Like, bro, you can't have both of these thoughts at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, you can't... Wait, what? Deactivating Scout? I'm too much of a threat to be allowed on here. Goodbye. After reading the replies, I would like to personally apologize to everyone I've affected as I interpreted this the wrong way. If you happen to see this, I have nothing against you. I just saw something and commented on something I shouldn't have, and that's my own fault. Side note, it's the right thing to do. Then I will take a break from this app and actually do something productive. I take responsibility for everything that I've caused, and I will refrain from doing it again in the future. You know what? It's better that I just delete the original tweet so I don't upset any more people. I caused an uproar. Wait, what? What is going on? Blue Sky is that way, bro? Yeah, these guys need like their own. Isn't Truth Social good enough for them? She says she was no longer following you. They got what they wanted. Oh, no.
Shocks his own dog with an electric collar. I could be blowing this way out of proportion, But I find this very alarming. This is what he's seeing.
I mean, this is like an insane thing to demand out of any streamer, for the record. When you guys try to do this shit to me, when you try to follow police me, what do I tell you? I tell you to suck my cock. And for good reason. I don't know. I don't really care about what other streamers do. More power to them if they're going to give into their like weird parasocial stalker fans. Follow whoever the fuck you want to follow. I follow heinous people. Not to say that I'm a heinous person. I'm very clearly not. But in a media environment that we exist in, unfortunately, advocacy of any sort against some of the most disgusting influences in the space that we're in, rank misogyny, anti-Semitism, anti-blackness, Islamophobia. When you do stuff like that, you're not seen as a controversial figure. If you oppose things like that, you are seen as a controversial figure, and the very same people who actually love these kinds of bigoted opinions will do everything in their power to make other people who don't have those bigoted opinions feel like I embody those bigoted opinions. The irony, of course, is that if I was a white supremacist, anti-Semite, woman hater, most of these people that are fucking crying about me would unironically and sincerely love me. They would ride for me as they do for the likes of Asmongold and numerous other quote-unquote apolitical actors who regularly traffic in this kind of toxic behavior. But ultimately, I think, follow policing and things of that nature are unbelievably cringe. But more power to EMEROME. I don't have any ill will. I hope she unfollowed so that people don't harass her any longer.
But what in the actual fuck are you talking about? Like... Dude is acting like I personally pay Hasan like thousands of dollars a month to fund him talking about whatever he's talking about. Bro's acting like I wake up and pray to him at a shrine or some shit. Like, what are you talking?
ABC Hasan Piker getting the same treatment. Jimmy Kimmel can take shelter from recent sick Trump joke controversy in his $8 million mansion. That's kind of crazy that they're just like, hey, nice joke you made about the president. Here's your house. We're doxing you. I hope someone kills you. What a cool and normal response from this right-wing dish rag. Oh, good jokes, man. Hey, good jokes, comedian. Here's your fucking house. Like, what are we doing? What are we fucking doing in this country? How is this in any way, shape, or form a normal reaction to a fairly normal joke about how, like, Melania fucking hates her husband and is, like, hoping that he dies hoping that he dies someday so she can finally be fucking free. Like, that's the joke, right? The joke is that only God can free Melania from this prison, this golden cage that she exists inside of. That's the whole fucking joke. Oh my God. I cannot believe how much they're up Jimmy Kimmel's ass, bro. Listen, all I'm going to say is this on the Jimmy Kimmel controversy, which is not even a controversy at all. You can't be this unpopular and bitch this much. Eventually, people are going to start whipping ass, okay? If you're this unpopular, if you're this unresponsive to the people's material needs, if gas is getting increasingly more difficult to come by, if inflation is happening in grocery stores, and you're turning around and being like, I want to build a ballroom. I want to build a ballroom. And you turn around and you're like, oh, we need to kill Jimmy Kimmel. Like, I can't believe he made jokes. You don't have a fucking movement. Eventually, you're going to have more people turn on you from your movement when they also recognize you're not serious. You're a fucking baby. You're a goddamn crybully. It's unbearable. These guys are so fucking annoying. It's like adding insult to injury every day. We have to just like be at the mercy of a bunch of schizophrenic crybullies all the time. Ooh, I'm scared that you said 8846. How dare you? How dare you put 8846 in seashells on at the beach? That really terrified me. Of course, I was trying to prosecute you and threw the book at you and couldn't actually successfully prosecute you any other way. Now we found a court dumb enough in North Carolina to make this a fucking federal case, even though it's most likely going to get thrown out again. Ooh, I'm so scared. We have to do another media discourse cycle on how scary 88 or 86-47. I don't even know the fucking numbers. Jesus Christ. 86-47. Oh, you said 86-47. It's fucking bullshit. Connor Eats Pants says Jimmy Kimmel should actually threaten violence towards the president on TV as a joke. Would be a funny bit. I agree. He should really test out the boundaries. He should do a whitest kids you know bit on what you can and can't say about the president. He should be like, here is what is allowed under the First Amendment. Here is what is not allowed under the First Amendment, right? The part that's most fascinating to me is the speed with which jokes are jokes, folks, turned on this. I know, it's fucking unbearable. These guys, God, they're so shitty. They're so lame. They're so fucking lame. They're so lame that their behavior is almost worse than the threats that they are very clearly designing against the First Amendment. Obviously, that's the highest priority here, but somehow the way in which they're going about this has made it even like the insult to the injury is almost worse than the fucking injury. I can't stand it. I hate this shit so fucking much. I used to rip on a lot of the super woke, super sensitive people on my side as well, when they used to do this, right? But I still understood and maintained the position that at least they had like a moral, at least they were on the right side of morality, right? Like they wanted to sanitize conversation and discourse to a degree that was unproductive and silly. Maybe they were far too predisposed with aesthetics and optics in a way that was unproductive, but at least they were like morally on the right side. They were like, oh yeah, we want to make sure that, we live in a better society. These guys want to live in an objectively worse society while simultaneously, in the most hypocritical fashion, try to fucking design that objectively worse society in a way where you can't even fucking say mean things about the goddamn president. What the fuck are we doing? He sucks dick, bro. What do you mean? Fix the problem. You can't complain about behaving like a Nazi and then having people call you out for behaving like a fucking Nazi. Here's one quick solution. Stop being a fucking Nazi. Jesus Christ. They never posted someone's damn house for punching up. I know. It's always punching down with these people. That's the other side of this, like this humiliation ritual that we have to participate in somehow. We have to take sincerely as though they have a real point here. Every damn day of the fucking week. It's like we're at the mercy of madmen, a psychopathic, bloodthirsty cult of Trump sycophants that are running around saying, oh, you make jokes about my president? How dare you? Here's your home address. You should be killed by a lone wolf actor. You're a fucking psycho, man. Wake up.